Welcome back to another video. The father is still here spreading the mountain. Here's what's coming up today.
And he warned us not to touch it. That is a fairy tree. What's this? This quad doing the more dangerous work.
Yeah.
Very rough ground, very bad ground. Rams are more awkward to shear than sheep. And they're a lot bigger.
What have you done, boys?
To hell with you, Joe. I will not send so simple. You're here now in the forest. We're going cutting bits of trees and the bones with the radens are Camalca that hang out over the fence and breaking it and danger of falling down and knocking the fence. And around me here now there's a fairy tree. This tree, hawthorn tree, an old man that lived here, he's now dead, Matt Reardon. He said when he was a young boy, that tree was the same size as it is now. And he warned us not to touch it. That is a fairy tree. It's the same size with 100 years.
Will we cut it now?
Don't come near it. Keep it well away from it. Don't touch it. It'll bring you bad luck. There are the trees here in the Bones Ditch. They're falling down. Some of them are big trees that were set years ago. More Marseille trees.
They've shit made of wire.
The wire may destroy it. We can hardly see the fence.
We're going cutting off the branches.
We'll clear them off it, yeah. Try. He's cutting here now on the edge of the tree. Up all that.
There's a small house there. What's that? What is it?
The Reardons had that house there for hens in olden times in old land. This was an old hen house used here by a neighbour years ago. The roof it was concrete and there was tar put on it so after collapsing in all the roof. It was used as a hen house.
Hens?
For hens. Hens were a big thing in the past.
Open her up. He's gone back, eh? Oh, he's gone.
There's daylight appearing. That fairy tree must be very old. Matt Reardon said it was the same size when he was a boy, and he died there recently, and he was nearly 80 years. So he never seen it change over all that time, and he warned not to come near it or not to cut it.
What'll happen?
That bad luck will be falling on. So we won't bother cutting that anymore, as many trees that we've cut.
Are you enjoying this?
No, it's too dead and too hot.
And you have a big woolly jumper on you?
Wet ground here, boy, we go boggy. Down here,
So that's a big difference now. We can see all the fence there along now. We cut all those branches and just pile them up into piles there. So we'll just fix up the wire now. Like the wire was in off state because of it. You can see here everywhere the branches and trees just fell all over it. So cut them all back. Are you happy now?
Yeah, it's all cut now. Branches are all cut. He's ready now to fix the wire. It's all knocked down by the trees.
Geez, they're savage heighted trees. Holy flute. So all cleared up now is right. And we just need to fix up the fence now. So it's good to be able to see the wire again. We've all the branches piled up there. So yeah, nice and tidy now, thanks be to God. Hopefully it'll last another good few years. So on to the next job now. We're going finishing off the fertilizer in the hill. So the father and I are finishing off spreading fertilizer in the hill now. So we're nearly done, but we've just a few more acres to do.
Last bag now. I've all the hill done out. the best that I can do. And hopefully it will bring on grass for the summer. I spread it lightly.
And you will spread by hand now?
Right, more parts I might have to spread by hand here. Right. Here I'm after finishing the spreading now. This old quad bought from Ken O'Neill in Milltown, 2010, Suzuki 500. This is a great quad. Gets all my stuff down. Spreaders, trailers, he does everything, lawnmowers. He does everything to do with quads, and a great man to repair.
You tested this quad well?
Oh, I tell you, I tested it well. Turned over many times and came back up again.
Can't get the end of it?
Can't get in.
You'd recommend Suzuki over any other brand, so would you?
Well, I would, as I have done with a long time now. And I had before that, I had a Suzuki 750.
And we have a Suzuki 550 at home as well. Yeah.
But this quad is ideal for the mountain and spreading.
And you can see we got the spreader off him as well. And you can't get the end of the spreader either. It's going over rocks and everything and still flying. What age did you say this quad was?
Well, 2010, this is 2023, it must be 13 years. We also have a newer quad, another Suzuki. And we put this quad doing the more dangerous work.
Yeah.
In rougher, very rough ground, very bad ground. The newer quad is kept for the better ground.
What are we doing now?
We'll bring out rams here.
What?
We might shear them.
So we're bringing the rams there now. There's a thunderstorm coming there in a few hours. And we're going to go shear them tomorrow, so they're actually dry now, so we're going to bring them in now. We might shear a few today and the rest tomorrow maybe, but yeah, we always shear the rams first. So we'll just get them out of the way and then we're just going to put them off up the hill to a separate hill. But yeah, no Charlie, the sheep, not the rabbits. Charlie has an awful thing here for rabbits, chasing rabbits. They have absolute shit made of the field. There's holes everywhere with them. You would go over on your ankle, but the biggest problem we had during lambing is the sheep would lamb around here and the lambs would fall into the hole and you would have an awful job digging them out. But also the good thing about the rabbit is the fox. It keeps the fox happy, because if we have rabbits here, the fox usually tends to leave the lambs alone. So, like, they're good for one thing and bad for another. But in fairness, if we can keep the fox away from eating the lambs, it's a mighty thing. There's a few missing, so he's just going up the road there now to see if they've broken into a neighbour's field there, because they were there a couple of days ago. But so these are some of the rams here now. They have a good thick blanket of wool in them in it, so they'll be delighted to get this off. He's after getting one there. Suffolk seems to be in good enough condition.
Go in, I'll get here, ram. What breed is this? See a Texel ram.
Came from Tuam, County Galway.
Came from Tuam, County Galway, he said.
No hair underneath it. You don't have much hair. So some of the bigger rams can be quite difficult to shear, so I had to get my father to give me a hand to hold down some of the rams, especially these bigger Scotch rams. They can be quite difficult to shear, and I'm still only a novice shearer. I'm still learning my trade.
Rams are more awkward to shear than sheep, and they're a lot bigger.
Oh. Over this side, can you see it?
He's got another ram here. He's that thing now. This ram might be a lot easier than the last ram. This ram is well fit this year.
Oh, that fucker!
Did you get up?
So some of the bigger rams can be quite difficult to shear. So I had to get my father to give me a hand to hold down some of the rams, especially these bigger Scotch rams. They can be quite difficult to shear, and I'm still only a novice shearer. I'm still learning my trade, but yeah. So that's all the rams shore now. So everything's working with the shears and stuff, and I'm very happy with it. So I only did whatever 23 or 4 rams, and yeah, so awkward enough doing them, because rams can be that, they're obviously harder to do than yours because they're big and awkward, and once they kind of start going against you, it's hard enough to hold them. But I had to get my father to help me with a few of them, but they're grand. They're done now for another year, which is great. So we're going spreading, so the contractor's here now, going spreading slurry for us. The Randalls is there, so they're just agitating there, and we're going spreading some of the bare fields. Also very important to lock up the dogs when they're agitating, especially when the tank is open there. So they'll be left in here now for a while until it's locked up again. But so he's going out spreading fertilizer, and we have the lads going spreading some slurry as well. So I'll go here today. Grand soft conditions, it's ideal.
That's it for this week's video. Stay tuned for next week. We start shearing the ewes.
What have you done, boys?
To hell with YouTube. I will not sound so simple.
Come on.